Hi, my name is Devin Bozzelli, and I'm currently working towards my Master of Arts in Elementary Education at the University of New Mexico San Juan Center, Farmington, New Mexico. I chose this center because of its location and because of the opportunity to work with a small group of colleagues. I currently teach self-contained 6th grade at a Bureau of Indian Education school on the Navajo Reservation. When I entered the classroom a year and a half ago, I entered with a preconceived notion that all of my students were going to love reading, because when I was a student, I loved reading. However, I was faced with a very harsh truth, that my students did not love reading the way that I thought they would. There would be an orchestrated groan when I said it was time to start reading, and oftentimes all of the books would be slammed on the desk. My students in general did not enjoy our reading time. So I really had to start asking myself, why is this? And I was really able to pinpoint my scripted reading program. I found for my students and myself that it was too much content in one reading block, it was very routine, and it didn't allow my students to be creative in ways that worked best for them. It wasn't cultivating a love of learning. So in my research, I'm really trying to answer the question, how can I teach my students how to love reading while still using my scripted reading program as a valuable resource? And I really have found that it is a valuable resource, but I've also found ways to be empowered and write my own lesson plans using it as a resource and not a curriculum. So far what that looks like is doing things like literature circles, where my students work in groups and they analyze chapter books. Another project that I've been working on is doing problem solution paper projects, where my students pick problems in society or science, they research the problems and possible solutions, and then they also talk about how they can make a difference. They have to write the paper and present it to their class in a forum of their choosing. We have also done things like advertisement projects, as well as civil rights movement projects, where students are able to show what they've learned in a variety of ways, while still sticking to the things that the scripted program would like me to teach my students. A final thing that I've been trying is centers. That's a way for students to be very interactive and learn and also get intervention on things that they need. So far, I've found that my students are becoming much more empowered and they feel much more a part of the process throughout the day. I am constantly asking for their feedback and seeing how we can improve our classroom. And I look forward to continuing learning with them for the rest of the year.